Hey there, welcome back to the vlog. Let's try and do this in one take. So, I have had pretty much the same 2020 as everybody else. There has been a lot of change, a lot of uncertainty. There has been many sacrifices, both sort of personally, professionally, and everything else. And as a result, things drastically changed around here to the point where I haven't actually been able until this very minute to film something with everybody else gone from the apartment. I normally try to keep family out of these vlogs as much as I can, and it's very difficult to record anything here when there are other people making noises and banging around and stuff. I'm just not the type of father that's going to turn around and say to the kids, to stop banging. Having said that, I actually bought them a drum machine. I don't know if you know anybody else that's gone and bought their kids drums. But yeah, in the middle of a pandemic when we're all locked inside, yes, I'm that father. Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of things that I can do in my own spare time that aren't going to affect other people, but I'm not going to basically tell my kids to stop playing or to be quiet just so that daddy can get a video done. So, the things I have been doing though, baking lots and lots of bread. I've been doing art, still practicing my drawing. On the screen right now is a drawing that I abandoned about 2 days ago. It was supposed to be Steve Jobs as a young man and an old man, half and half, but I quickly realised that the proportions were slightly off. The eyes were too far up, and the more I tried to correct it, then the worse the picture came out. Right now, I'm working on a Peaky Blinders style picture, so we'll see how that one comes out. But I'm still in the process of boxing that one in. I've also been trying to practice my music, and I've also been working on a mobile app. Now, I work during the daytime doing back-end cloud stuff and working with data and things like this, web services. But I have a lot more time under the bridge. There's a lot more water under this bridge doing mobile. And the problem is, over the past couple of years, I've spent so much time doing back end stuff, REST APIs and things like that. Progress has marched forward on the mobile side. And so, when the kids go down at night and the wife's watching TV, then I'm like, okay, this is now my time to work on my little project. So I decided to set myself something which would be a opportunity for me to basically retool myself. A lot of people during the pandemic are saying that they're bored. I've been the opposite. Like, work is just crazy at the moment. The kids are crazy. Being a parent is crazy. Doing the schoolwork with the kids on top of that and everything else that's required, just to sort of try and keep everything straight here, does take a lot. But at the end of the day, I do like to take, an hour or 2 hours a day just to do my stuff. And so I've been trying to retool myself using Swift 5. So I basically went, well, okay, what does everybody need at the moment? And I'm not expecting this to be big, but it sort of gives me a goal to aim for. So what I did was I basically came up with a mobile app. It's a job board system where people can post that they're looking to hire people, and other people can apply for those jobs. But rather than sort of do it how a lot of places do, where you have to paste all your information in and then submit a PDF on top of that, which has the same information that you just pasted in, and then it has to go through some vetting process. I'm just like, you know what? It should be really, really simple. People should be able to just go, yeah, I'm submitting, and here's my basic text. I'm going to send it to here, here, and here, and it all goes off. So I'm in the process of building that, and the mobile app's done, the back end's done. I started drafting out the website for it. I don't know if it'll ever get finished, but I'm using that as a opportunity, as I said, to retool myself, because ultimately, whilst my day job at the moment is all back end related stuff and pushing data around, it's actually the mobile side is, that's where my core competencies are, and I don't want those core competencies to get old and no longer be applicable. Having said that, one of my really good friends has just taken a job at Apple precisely because he knew how old stuff worked. I'm not going to say what it is that he's working on, other than if you're a developer, you've probably used it. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much what's been going on here. The situation in Canada is very different to the situation down in the US, but it's equally as dangerous. I think that people just have a little bit more of an idea up here as to what's at stake. I still very much feel as if everybody else around me is a lot more optimistic than I am. I still feel like what we just went through was a warm-up, and what's coming this winter is probably going to be a lot worse. But then again, I mean, I've always been a bit of a prepper. It's not that I see the gloom and doom in everything, but I definitely like to make sure that I've got, most possibilities covered. So, we're already starting to stockpile dried food and tins and things like that whilst we can, because, the chances are by the end of this year, food prices are going to be a lot higher than what they are now. So it's just like, well, okay, knowing that, why don't we just buy the food now while it's cheaper? So that's one of the things that we've also been doing. Let's try to think what else has been going on. Yeah, there's just so much stuff, but the big thing that has really taken its toll on me is just the lack of personal space. I don't have the time to sit and do something in peace and quiet. Most of the time, it's like there's noise going on around me because obviously there's other people here. So I just add to the noise by putting on headphones or something like that to try and drown out their noise. And so, having a moment like this where there's absolutely peace and quiet and there's no distractions or anything like that, it's like, wow, this is actually the first time I've been able to get this camera out and sit down and record something. Like, with no interruptions. That's... It's a small thing to be grateful for. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So I don't want to drag this one on too long, but I also felt like I needed to get something out whilst I can. And I also thought it would be a good idea to see if I can do this in one take, which I think I have. So I won't have to edit this up again. I'll just probably colour grade it and then publish it. So there we go. All right, have a good one. Bye.